Who?
One is this. I'm trying to get him, Mom. I got him. Jarman! I am. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Paula. Yay, Chris! I think he already gone past. Hey, Talitha.
Many of you have traveled a long distance to support loved ones, friends, and acquaintances, which makes this day very special for all of us. Graduation has proven to be a turning point in the lives of many as it marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. As we venture out into society and become adults, we will no longer be able to depend on you, but will carry your wisdom and insight with us along the way. Once again, as Senior Class President, I would like to welcome you and thank you again for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to welcome you to the 90th commencement program for Tyner High School. Before I make some introductions, I would like to ask for the assistance of the audience. This afternoon's ceremony is a significant event for you and each and every one of our graduates. Please show your courtesy by remaining in your seat during the entire presentation this afternoon. A professional photographer will be taking a picture of your graduate receiving their diploma, which will be sent to you within the next couple weeks. We appreciate your cooperation and your attention. Tyner High School is most appreciative of our local civic leaders for their enthusiastic support of our school. I would like to introduce those who are in attendance this evening. First of all, from our Board of Education, Chairman Everett Fairchild and Member Charles Love. Please welcome them. From our central office staff, the Director of Magnet Schools, Mrs. Joanne Smith. From the Chattanooga City Council, please welcome Mr. John Franklin Jr. Joining us this evening on the stage are two gentlemen who have been instrumental in helping us provide a quality education to the students of Tyner High School. With all the demands on their professional and personal schedules, I appreciate the time they take to attend our school events and activities. I am particularly pleased to have both of them with us on stage this evening. Will you please welcome our County Commissioner, Mr. Harold Coker, and our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jesse Register. The success of our school is a direct result of At this time, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce our student speakers. First, our salutatorian, Miss Julie Varghese, followed by our valedictorian, Miss Melody Evel.
Commissioner Coker, Dr. Register, Mr. Ball, honored guests, faculty, parents, and fellow graduates. We are gathered here for this momentous occasion in each one of our lives. It has come time to close the chapter in the book of childhood and begin to embark on a new journey unto adulthood. Graduates, you've come a long way and have worked hard for this single moment of appreciation, fulfillment, and glory. Congratulations, you have earned it. The past 13 years of school was a growing process for us physically and mentally, and for some, I might say, more than others. By God's grace, we have been through it safely, and for this we should be thankful. Class of 99, this is your day. This is the day we have dreamt of and is now here. Today, we make the last of our memories together. High school has been a time for introspection into who we are and where we belong in this world. The past 4 years, we have watched each other develop from boys and girls into young men and women. And throughout each day, we have grown closer together and now are not merely just classmates, but people who are part of our lives and hold a part of our hearts forever. Throughout my years at Tyner, I've had no favorite being stuck in the trunk of a car. I would like to personally thank my graduating class for time well spent. I can definitely say that you have made this year memorable. Throughout all the hustle and bustle at school, we spent only a fraction of our time at home. Home is a place we turn to when all else fails, or usually when nothing else is open or there's nowhere else to go. Even through our rebellious stages and identity crisis, our parents seem to be always there. Parents, I salute you on a job well done. You have given your son or daughter the foundation needed for him to reach this point in their life. From teaching us how to tie our shoes, to how to deal with serious situations, we are now ready to move on, and it is now time for you to let go. Mama's boy and Daddy's little girl have grown up, and we're excited about the future. We realize that you have struggled and tried very hard to bring us to this point, and we thank you so very much. And to the brothers and sisters out there, thank you for getting us into trouble and getting us out. Blaming us for breaking the appliance that we didn't and getting us breakfast when we were sick. Thank you so very much for your love and support. We are now ready to be released into the world, which is prepared for us different people, decisions, choices, frustrations, and tribulations. With all the knowledge we have accompanied from school, home, and lessons in life, we are to take the world head on and be prepared for such experiences. I'm a nice person. I'm really a nice person. I'm probably the nicest person you're going to meet. A very close friend of mine would always tell me this about himself, and sometimes I would just laugh. But he made me realize that on the road of life, you come across all types of people, good and bad. It's the realization that you need to deal with these people day in and day out when you start running this race to succeed. But the desire to succeed is what has brought you here, and it is what will keep you going. Make sure to stay focused. You're an individual who has a future. Lessons of life are always important. Learn from them. Make sure to take good advice. Good advice that was granted to me by a good friend has given me more patience, less stubbornness, and has taught me to love myself. Loving yourself is the first step to any type of success, and the greatest gift you can give yourself. Be bold and different. Make a change. Do not be intimidated by anyone or anything. Learn to be comfortable with yourself. Do not wish to be anything but what you are, and try to do that greatly. Life isn't always fair. It wasn't meant to be. That's what makes it such a challenge. Make sure to keep your head high, walk forward with power. But with the power, nothing can stand in your way. As we look back, it was a long struggle with large obstacles that we have successfully overcome. But the road does not end here. Tomorrow, we will come across another one and another. And sometimes, when you try to take it one day at a time, several days attack you at once. But it's known that it's not the end of the world, and God never gives anyone more than they can handle. It's just another hill to climb over. If there's one thing I've learned about life, it is that it goes on. Be prepared for all the ups and downs of life, for now as young adults we must suffer the consequences. And do not be afraid to make mistakes, just make sure you do not perform an encore. Now we've come to the end of a new beginning. As the graduating class on this 30th day of May, 1999, we make history. We're the end of an era of excellence, achievement, and pride. As the last class to ever graduate at Tyner High School, we bring this chapter of our life and the life of our school to a close. We too are the last class of this millennium, taking part in the end of a century of change and growth. As your salutatorian, I salute and congratulate each and every one of you. I am privileged to have the honor to have graduated with an array of such talented and distinguished individuals. Thank you and good luck.
Commissioner Coker, Dr. Register, Mr. Ball, Tyner High faculty, parents, fellow graduates, and guests. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Tyner High School class of 1999.
Oh, people are so rude.
Edgar Allan Poe once said, "All that we see or sing is but a dream within a dream." It is now the day that we have all dreamed about, May 30th. Yet even as we sit here playing out this dream, doesn't it seem as if we are only waiting on its wonderful completion? This is our graduation. We have worked so very hard for this day, but we could not have done it on our own. Without the help of our friends and our teachers and our families, we would be confused as to where we would be on this May 30th. Wherever our paths might have taken us in these 12 years, it is comforting to see all of us here tonight celebrating this wonderful occasion. Our families have been there to encourage us through our many trials and tribulations. From our first words to our first steps, they have stood by us through many good and bad experiences. They have been there for us when we have excelled and when we have fallen short. Together we have built a special love and understanding for each other. Of all the memories we shall take with us when we are on our own, we should remember the love we have shared with our families. They are our first teachers and should receive credit for our being here today. Our families are not the only people who have made this journey unforgettable and enjoyable. High school is said to be the best time of our lives. We shall never have friends like the ones we have had throughout high school. These are the years that help mold our characters and help each of us discover who we are. And our friends are the ones who have made this process possible. We shall reminisce over studying with our friends, worrying about grades, and supporting one another when things were bad and celebrating when things were good. These are the times we shall never forget. As friends, we have to go our separate ways, only to hope that we shall meet again in the future. When that time comes, we can only hope that we still have that special bond between us. In addition to family and friends, our teachers have given us many memories. They have been our mentors. They also have encouraged us to set goals, help to enrich our minds, and urged us to be prepared for life's many obstacles and pitfalls. Tyner's faculty has given us memories to cherish and classroom pursuits.
Take your time.
Tyner's faculty has given us memories to cherish and classroom pursuits that have ranged from the ridiculous to the sublime. Art, foreign language, language arts, vocational, math, science, music, and physical fitness. Teachers were there doing their jobs, making things fun and interesting, challenging and rewarding. We will never forget our teachers. We have worked towards this moment for 12 years, and so after 12 long years, I say, welcome to the starting line. Because commencement means to begin. And as we leave Tyner High School, we begin a new life. One filled with hope, ambition, desire, and a bit of anxiety. For we did not know what the future holds, but we go trusting in ourselves and in God. As you look to the new millennium, take all you have learned and meet your new challenges, and fly with them. Don't let anything hold you back from success. As Tennyson wrote in the poem Ulysses, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. So as the Tyner High School class of 1999, trust yourselves to face the future and accept the many journeys you may encounter. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I make my final remarks to the class of 1999, I would like to make a special presentation to a member of their class. Would Miss Miosha Powell please come forward? It was a little over 12 years ago that Miosha entered public school for the first time. And since that August day in 1986, Miosha has not missed a single day of school.
All right! Woo!
And she has maintained perfect attendance throughout her school career. Dr. Register and Commissioner Coker, I would like you to join me in presenting this plaque to Miosha, which reads, Perfect Attendance Award presented to Miosha Powell in recognition of your 13 years of perfect attendance, kindergarten through high school, May 30th, 1994. Would Miosha's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Powell, would they please stand and the audience so we can recognize you?
All right. No, I can't turn around. No. Mm-hmm.
Graduates, in just a few moments, you will walk across the stage and receive your high school diploma, something that has been your goal since the day you entered school. I hope that your high school years were memorable. As Melody and Julie said earlier, you have certainly expressed or experienced a variety of highs and lows during your 4 years at Tyner High School. As I was preparing my remarks for this afternoon, I came across a poem that I would like to dedicate to each of you as you prepare to enter what we're calling the real world. The title of this poem is The Dash. I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of his friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth and spoke of the second with tears. But he said that what mattered most of all was the dash between those 2 years. For that dash represents all the time that she spent alive on earth. And now only those who loved her know what that little line was worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left. You could be at dash mid-range. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and what's real, and always try to understand the way other people feel. And be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash might only last a little while.
In the Hamilton County School System. Congratulations. Class of 99,
Graduates, please be seated.
Julie Varghese. Nicole Yvonne Hayes. Janelle Rashad Hester. Anish Makat Alexander. Aaron Glenn.
Come on, people, you're throwing me out of focus.
Alex Thomas Johnson. Narak Knox.
Don't throw me out of focus. Come on.
Julian Trammell Scruggs. Jamie Brianna Stargent. Charlotte Ayers Trauber. Tony Zapopsy.
Somebody needs to sit down.
Shayla Khalid Copeland. Stacy Denise Harris.
I'll just get him coming down the steps.
Huh?
I'll have to get him coming down the steps.
Cynthia Denise Jenkins.
What, they're just coming up there taking pictures? Yeah, they're being rude.
Christina Knowles.
I'll get him right here.
Ashley H.E. Lee. Brian Christopher Law. Pamela Nicole McGill. Sanita Faith Miller. Jason Brent Neal. Neosha Passion to Sasha Powell. Sarah Ruth
Tony
Verstein.
Hardiman, I'm gonna kick your butt.
Chadwick Lacara Anderson.
Yeah.
Tommy J. Anker. Jason Anthony Ball. Tony B. Banks. Davia Benabo. Jarman Lethal.
Oh man, I missed that one. Way to go, Jarman!
Johnny A. Bridges III.
Careful when you come down them steps.
Corey Jermaine Brown. Louis Burrows. Carmia Campbell. Christopher James Castile. James Edward Castile. Pico D'Angelo King. Sarah Mike. Latasha Roche Copeland. Kosha Nicole Kofi. Glenda Nicole Ross. Tanika Renee Henson. Willie Hodges. Darius Nikita Jackson. Christina Darlene Johnson. Crystal Lachey Johnson. Kevin Jermaine Johnson. Orlando Lee Johnson. Paula Jane Johnson.
All right, Paula.
Erica Yvette Jones. Ruben Russ.
Smile, Paula.
Melissa Diana Rochelle. William LeBron Landry.
People.
Shauna Waynell Lee. Bruno Campos Leite. Izam L. Lewis. Tina Nicole Lindsay. Gary Long. Demetrius Lynn Marsh. Alondrell Martin. Melinda S. McConnell. Kenneth L. McDonald. Shane Nunley. Kevin Curtis Miller. Regina McLean Moore. Julia Lucinda Moore. Rodney Maurice Moore. Jameson Alexander Morgan. Candace Arlitra Nelson. Michael Paul Overhaul. William David Paisley. Marchetta Pearson. Carlton Lawan Petty. Nicole Latasha Petty. Patrick Michelle Plunkett. Arkia DeAndre Fortier. Crystal Michelle Porch. Shannon G. Ramey. Rashonda Michelle Tyner.
Hey, Chris, look over here.
Brandy Michelle Smith. Jeremiah Robert Strickland.
Oh, where are all the people? Oh, okay.
Michael J. Tate. Therese Narissa Taylor. Talisa Christina Thomas.
Woo!
Eric Benson. Christy Nicole Washington.
Hey, Talita!
Eric C. Watkins. Latoya Janine Whitehead.
Is that it?
This is Mountain Shadows. Whole theme. This is country singer's house, it's a nice big house. Very big house. The front door. Here's the